welcome back. Today I want to share with you what my beauty favorites were from the month of April. I have about 6 or 7 products that I want to share with you that I have just been continually reaching for, so let's just jump right on into it. Actually, before I get into my favorites, I have just a little bit of a side note. I technically will be back home in the US by the time that this video is posted, and I am so excited to finally be home for the summer in the US. I have a few bridal showers and weddings and things that I'm in, so I just had to come back a few weeks earlier than my husband. He just has a few weeks left in his season and then he will be home. I use his MacBook to edit all of my videos, so I have pre-recorded just a few videos that I can post until he comes home, and then once you see a different background and not this plain empty room, you will know that I'm finally on a more real-time schedule, and I will be back up to date posting newer videos. So now let's get into the favorites. So I have one fragrance item that I've been loving this month, and then the rest are makeup. So I will start with the fragrance. It is the Chanel Chance, the pink one. I'm not even going to attempt to say the French name for it because in respect for the French, I'm not going to try to butcher it. I've been lusting over this perfume since probably last summer. I smelled it randomly one day when we were out shopping in like a Macy's or something, and I fell in love with it. I'm not like a big perfume type of girl. I rarely splurge on perfumes. That's just not really my thing, but when I found this one, I loved it so much. But at the time, I did not want to spend the $90 on it. I just wasn't ready to fork over the money quite yet. So my birthday was last month, and so I finally asked my husband for this for a birthday present, and I finally got it, and I am so excited. I really love light, fresh, fruity fragrances, nothing too heavy or overwhelming, and this is just the perfect scent. My other favorite scent is Daisy by Marc Jacobs. That's been like my favorite scent for probably a good 4 years. And this one smells very similar to it. So if you like Daisy by Marc Jacobs, you will like this one as well. It just, smells so good. So if you are in the market for a new perfume, or you like fruity, fresh, light fragrances, you will definitely like the Chanel Chance, the one in the pink. Okay, so on to makeup. Another item that I got for my birthday last month was the Original Naked palette by Urban Decay. And I've been loving it ever since I got it, and I honestly don't know why it took me so long to get this palette. I have the 2 and the 3, and this is like a staple in everyone's makeup collection. I just get distracted by all the other makeup that comes out. I always tell myself, okay, next time I go to Sephora or something, I'm gonna buy the Original Naked palette because I need it, and then just something distracts me. You know how it goes. So if you're not familiar with the Original Naked palette, this is just kind of what it looks like. And it's just perfect for me because I love neutral colors, and you know, this is just the perfect neutral palette. I highly recommend this one along with the other Naked palettes. Any of them are great, but this is definitely the most neutral out of all of them. So I've just been having a lot of fun with it because I am a neutral kind of girl. So even though I do love my neutral shadows, I am trying so hard to start wearing bolder and warmer colors. I don't know, I just always tend to lean towards neutral and cool tone shadows. I don't really know if warm tone shadows look that great on me. I'm still trying to kind of play around with them. I don't know if it is because I'm so used to wearing neutral and cool tone shadows that I'm kind of on the fence about warm toned shadows, or if they really do look not that great on me. I'm just trying to play around and get out of my comfort zone. So I have been playing around with the Vice 3 palette this month. This is also by Urban Decay, and they've got a lot of great bolder shadows in this palette. There are the shadows so you can see them. I mean, they're really pretty shadows. These, you know, bolder colors are so pretty, and I've just been really trying to get out of my comfort zone and play with them a little bit more. There are some swatches of the shadows. I think this is a really great palette. I do notice that when I dip my brush into the shadows, there's a little bit of kick up. I don't ever notice that with like my naked palettes or anything like this, but I do notice it with this palette. So I just have to tap off my brush sometimes to get that extra product off, but so that there won't be fallout on my eye. But it's a really pretty palette, and I'm having a lot of fun playing with it, and hopefully if I can get a little bit more comfortable with some bolder, warmer shadows, I can do a tutorial for you. Lipstick I've been loving is Creme Cup by MAC. I put on Instagram a couple of weeks ago that if I were a lipstick, this would be it. You can see that I'm almost down toward the end of it, so I probably will have to get another one this summer, but I think this is the prettiest, girliest color, and I just love wearing it. This was the very first lipstick I ever bought from MAC, so I don't know if that's kind of the reason why I love it so much, but I just think it's so pretty. It's just this really feminine, pretty pink color, and I think it's just such a flattering color. This is just my go-to holy grail #1 lipstick of life. I absolutely love it. And, I'm just kind of breaking it back out again for the spring and summer. I wasn't really wearing it during the winter or anything like that. So I've just been really, really loving it this month, and I've been wearing it a lot. So I have another MAC item, and it is a blush. Of course, I absolutely love blushes. Like I've said before, I'm a blush junkie, and I love MAC blushes. They are some of my favorite blushes. I don't think you can ever go wrong with a MAC blush. But this month I have been loving the blush Rosy Outlook. This is a pro longwear blush, so it is a little bit more expensive than the normal blushes, but Rosy Outlook is just this really soft, natural looking blush. It's this pinky blush with kind of this yellow undertone, and it's so pretty. It looks so natural on the cheeks, and it is just this perfect color for spring and summer. And I bought it last summer, and I used it a lot. And like with Creme Cup, I wasn't really wearing this during the winter months. So I've been really loving it this month, and I know that I will continue to use it throughout the rest of the spring as well as summer months. So the next item that I've been loving is Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is nothing new, and I've just been reaching for this highlighter over my other highlighters this month, and I've kind of been falling back in love with it again. It's just this super pretty highlighter. It's this really pretty champagne highlight, and I'm wearing it today. I don't know if it's showing up well on camera, but this is a pretty staple to have in your collection. I think it would look great on a lot of different skin tones, light to dark. So the last item that I've been loving this month is a primer. I have not bought a full-size primer in probably well over a year. I'm just never really that impressed with primers, and I just always use samples that I get like through makeup orders and Ipsy and Birchbox and things like that, just to use them for a primer. I just haven't really found one that I absolutely have loved, but I finally found one that I feel is definitely worth purchasing a full size, and it is Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. I was trying to decide if I liked this one or the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer better, and I decided that I liked this one better. I felt like it just sank into my skin a little bit better, and then that made my foundation apply a lot better. I really hate primers that sit on top of your skin and then that makes your foundation sit. I just want my foundation and my primer to just kind of mesh with my skin and not sit on top of it. So I feel like this is a really great primer to help with that, and I don't have to worry about my foundation sitting on top of my skin. And I do notice that with this primer that my pores do look a lot better. They aren't as noticeable, and this helps, definitely minimize them. I will say that this primer does have a little bit of a weird scent to it. I'm not too fond of it or anything, but I definitely can get over it. It doesn't linger or anything after I apply it. So just so you know, when you do, if you do decide to look into this, it does have a little bit of a weird scent, but it is an awesome, awesome primer. So that is it. Those were the products that I just continue to use throughout the month of April. And share with me what your favorites are from this month. Since I am home now in the States, I am definitely going to be doing some makeup shopping. Not that we don't have makeup here available in France. We definitely do have some great makeup here, but it is just a fraction of what we can get in the States. We have so much more available in the States, so I know that I will definitely be looking into some new makeup when I am home. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.